Greetings, divine feminines. Welcome to another sacred empowerment of the divine feminines. I am YaYa, the spiritual doula and everything. And we about to get into another reading. We're going to see what the mother wants to say to us today. I hope you all are having a great day. I hope you've had a great week. I don't want to prolong the reading. Let's get into it and let's see what she's going to say to us. All right, let's go. I've already prayed. Take the time to like, subscribe, share, click the notification bell if you are not, if you have not, if you are new to the channel, welcome. If you are returning to the channel, welcome. If you have not subscribed, please do so. We would love to have you join us over here while we are building our tribe, building our sisterhood, building our family. All right. Please also take the time after you watch this video to check out the other sessions. You never know, you know what I'm saying? If this really doesn't resonate with you, we got other ones up there that might resonate, all right? We got other ones up there for you. Go on to check them out too. Please tell somebody about the channel. Tell another divine feminine, someone who's on their spiritual journey, someone who needs to start their spiritual journey, somebody you've been chopping it up with that needs to hear from the mother herself, okay? All right, so welcome everybody and let's get into the reading, all right? Let's go. Been a minute since I've been here. I missed y'all. Ooh, we got real passion and flashback. We got real passion. I am reading from my career and life oracle deck. I love these cards. Okay, I'm reading from the career and life oracle deck. Somebody's got some passion for somebody, or for somebody or something. There is something you still have passion for, something from your past. Okay, maybe this is a job you used to do, or a career path, or a talent you've had that you have not been diving into for a while, that you need to tap back into, that you're wanting to tap back into. Maybe there's a business career, a business idea that you've had that you have not visited in a while. You haven't thought about the idea. You stopped trying to execute it. You stopped trying to go for it. Life got in the way. Something got in the way, but you have real passion for this, whatever this is. And this could be somebody. This could be somebody in your past that you either got passion for or they got passion for you, or both. Y'all got passion for each other. Somebody from your past, all right? Let's see. Let's keep going. Let's see. You're wanting some answers. Some answers are coming. Let me show you this real passion card. See how they all booed up? You're wanting some answers, and some answers are coming to you concerning something you have been passionate about. Maybe something that like I said, you were a part of or had your hand in before. Could be a relationship, could be like a gift or a talent that you have that you haven't been visiting. You haven't been nurturing it, divine feminines, and you're looking for the answers. You want to know if that's a path you should go down. You're wanting to know if that's a relationship you should revisit. Okay, so the answers are coming. The answers that you've been seeking, you either have already received the answers, and the answer is the answer. Okay, ain't no other answers coming. So if you've already asked the mother about the situation and she has already given you the answer, don't ask her again about this, because she's already answered you. If you have been asking her whether you should pursue something that you are passionate about from your past, whether it be a relationship, a person, a situation, a career path, a business idea, or something of the sort, the answer, I don't know what the answer was, not yet, but the answer is the answer. She's giving you the answer, or she's going to give you the answer. Okay, the answer is coming, so you need to make yourself aware and pay attention. Okay, it could come in many ways. But we got locked out here. See, we got some keys. We got some keys going on. Y'all know how I feel about them good keys. We got keys. But, okay, I'm hearing her say, you have been given the answer. You just need to use the key that you've been given. The answer is the key. You need to use the key to unlock the situation. This is something that you have been locked out of. This is something that you've been shut out of. This is something that you've been disconnected from, or someone. And the something could be a relationship. Okay? But you have the answer. Good sis. You have the answer. And I'm tickled because we do this all the time. Oh Lord. I feel like she's laughing like I answered them already. You have the answer. That answer, you activating that key, you taking that and unlocking this situation is what you need to do next. This is something from the past that you need to revisit. This is also something from the past that you've been mentally revisiting, emotionally revisiting, taking another look at it. You might have been also looking at some screenshots and some text messages. This is an individual, and you've been looking at old conversations and stuff that y'all used to have, and things that was said, and things that you could have said, and things that you didn't say that you should have said, and all of that. How you feel about it? Okay. How you feel about this situation is your answer. The passion you have for this situation or this person or this gift or this ability that you have is the answer. You now need to unlock the lock. You need to unlock yourself. How you unlock yourself is by using your passion and activating yourself accordingly. According to the passion that you have for it. All right? That's what I just heard her say. The passion you have is the answer. Because if it was something you weren't supposed to pursue, you would have already, like, the passion wouldn't still be there. Now, this could be something that has been a part of your past for a while now. This is not something like maybe that just happened last week, last month, 2 months ago. This could be something 2 to 3, 4, possibly all the way up to 6 years. You've been sitting with this. And you're still just as passionate about it or them as you was when it first started, when you first had the idea. If the passion wasn't the answer, if you weren't already supposed to pursue this, then it would have already, closed itself out. So I hear her saying that there's something you're passionate about, something from your past, someone from your past. And that passion that you still have for it is the answer you're seeking. So now you need to just stick the key in the lock and unlock yourself. Which means you need to take action on the passion that you have for this thing, for this person, for this relationship. Okay? Look, with movement at the bottom and authority behind movement. All right? You need to take authority and make motion, like get in motion. Okay? Get in motion, which is what she was just saying. Let's see. Protection. Got protection out here. Some of you may be concerned about whatever this is you're passionate about. Let me listen. Whatever this is you are passionate about, you are concerned. You have concerns about other energies infiltrating, other energies, whether it be other people. Something in your environment is not conducive, or you feel is not conducive for you to pursue this passion, and you're concerned that the energies around you that are not supportive, that may be envious, may be jealous of you, will infiltrate this thing, this relationship, and cause you problems. But I'm hearing her say the thing you're passionate about is protected. The person, the relationship, the business, the idea, the talent you have, the gift that you've been given, it is protected from those negative energies that might be in your environment. So the movement that I'm feeling that you need to make towards it, you don't need to feel like you don't need to feel like hiding it is necessary. You need to step into it boldly and with courage, because it is a protected situation. No one will be able to take this from you. No one will be able to take this from you, okay? Harmony and flexibility. Yeah. Harmony and flexibility. So you need to you you've been in a protective space. You've been in a protective space, sitting quietly with this passion. I keep hearing you're moving in silence, so there's movement, but you're being very quiet about it. You're trying to figure out how to make the moves. You're trying to figure out what steps next. You're trying to figure out how to get out of this stuck energy and into a more pliable, flexible, movable energy. So there's a certain wisdom that you're using concerning this. You're also protected from spirit by spirit concerning this situation. This whatever it is, whatever your it is, okay? There's a protection that you are garnishing, and there's a protection that you have while you sit and try to figure out how to make a move, like how to go after this in a way that will not cause this thing to become a victim to some sort of predatory energy you have around you. Something about you don't feel safe in your vulnerability with this, so you're kind of just sitting with it. You're listening for how to maneuver. Ooh. You're listening for how to maneuver. The mother says she's hearing you, for one, and she says she knows you know that. She knows you know that she's hearing you, but she wants me to confirm for you that she is hearing you. She heard you. And she sees the energies around you. And this is why, though you are foraging protection and you are protecting this baby, this passion, this new thing that's an actual old thing, it's something you've been either wanting to do or someone you've been wanting to get back to for a while. But she's saying this is why she's also protecting you, because she understands the environment, and you've been guided to kind of seek her for how to maneuver. Something around you doesn't feel quite safe to you. Guidance. Something around you doesn't feel quite safe for you to step out, step back into something. I'm gonna switch decks. Yep, and there's the courage. And see, this is the it's I'm seeing like a juggling when it comes to this protection that you're creating around you, right? There's a juggling between you protecting it, and there's a juggle between you being protected. And so it's going to take you to have courage to relinquish that protection completely to her, and have the courage to move into this, whatever this is that you are hella passionate about. The protection and the next movement, you're being guided to relinquish that protection to her and have the courage to step into this. Freedom and adventure and give and take. And that's what I was just seeing. That's what I was just seeing. She wants you to give it and let her take it. Let her take the protection. Let her take that. She got you. She got you. Right? She got you. She got you. Because she wouldn't be, first off, I mean, is really no such thing as her not having you. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that really doesn't even exist. So you now have to have the courage to relinquish this protection you feel you need to do over this baby you have that you birthed in. That is something. It's a relationship with a person, or it's a relationship with yourself in the form of an idea or something you're wanting to pursue and make movement on. This is something you've been wanting, but something around you doesn't feel safe. She needs you to relinquish give it to her and let her take it. That protection aspect. And have the courage to move. Make a movement. You have the freedom to explore this. You have been given the freedom to explore this. I want to hear more about the independence. Ending. Something is ended. Something that's been holding you back is ended. It is ended, or it's ending right before your face. It's going to end. Something that's holding you back is going to end. And the freedom that you need to explore this is going to be given to you. You may already be in that freedom, but you're still feeling a bit triggered, or like PTSD type symptoms, where you just kind of like things in the spirit and things around you in the spirit has changed. But maybe it's possible that the environment has not changed, but there is a spiritual change. So whatever was holding you back spiritually before, it has already been removed, but that removal of that may not have manifested in your physical reality yet. It will when you give it to her and let her take it. That protection aspect. And have the courage to step into the freedom you have been given access to in the spirit. I want to, because I'm sensing that need for protection. What's going on in their environment, or what's been going on in their environment? Because I feel like it's some people around you that you don't feel safe with. It could be family. It could be friends. It could be a partner or spouse. Something about your environment don't feel safe for you to expose something you're passionate about to the environment. You don't want to expose it to the environment because you don't want the environment to seep in. You don't want the environment to seep in. So you've been asking the mother, how do you get out? How do you get this? How do you get this independence, this freedom when things look or feel the way they are? When you're tied to something that you no longer want to be tied to, how do you maneuver this? What's going on in their environment? What's going on in the environment of some of the divine feminines who this is resonating with? What's going on in their environment? I got seek someone to perform / learn to do a hex breaking ritual. Okay. Tell me more. This is my exposed haters exposed deck. Fake spiritualist. Okay. Alrighty, here we go. Here we go. Going through the same thing. Here we go again. All right. I got fake spiritualists. You might be worried about someone you can't trust spiritually. You might be worried about someone around you cannot trust spiritually. Someone may be doing some sort of an energy, spiritual manipulation of your energy. And so this might be why you don't want to expose this thing that you're very passionate about, this relationship, this idea, this next step, this next move, this next something that you want to return back to. Ideas. Claiming credit. There it is. Claiming credit over your success fell out. Stealing your ideas and pretending that you invented them. And they're pretending that they invented them. Stealing your ideas, pretending they invented them. I'm shaking my head because people get on my nerves. Motherfuckers get on my nerves, bro. Just let a nigga live, my nigga. Damn. Damn, let me be great. They don't want to let you be great. This is a situation that's really getting under your skin. They don't want to let you be great. You may be a spiritual being. You may be a spiritual person. You may have a spiritual calling. But someone around you is impersonating that. They're not called to it. And if they are called to it, they're not quite where you are in it spiritually. But they're impersonating you. So they seeking to know what you're doing spiritually, what ideas you got, and they're sitting there like they're just waiting for you to disclose what you finna do next and what moves you finna make, and this what spirit said to you, and this is what they're waiting for you to talk and chatter. But you've been sitting quietly because I think you done tapped into this. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. Ooh, something ain't right with them. We got personality disorder on the bottom of the deck. They don't know how to be themselves. Yeah, you're dealing with an imposter spirit. You're dealing with an imposter spirit. And they are doing some sort of, and this is what you're concerned about, that they're doing some sort of spell work. And it could be your significant other. It could be the person that you're calling wife, husband, divine partner, and they actually karmic as hell. This person might try to, when you do, and when I say this, then you'll know if I'm talking to you, because what I'm hearing is someone who when you disclose to this person this revelation or a download you've gotten or a bright idea you have or something you're trying to manifest, when you talk to this person about this, they try to talk you down or downplay you, or they try to make you feel like you ain't gonna be able to do that, you can't do this. And even if they don't say it verbally, it's in the energy, because we got low self-esteem here. They may also be playing on childhood wounds that you have. They may gaslight the shit out of you, and they're trying to trigger childhood wounds. Could be wounds of abandonment, could be wounds of feeling not good enough. You may be dealing with a masculine divine feminines who knows that you might have some healing you need to do as a divine feminine with the masculine energy, because you might have quote unquote daddy issues, or you're trying to heal from daddy issues, or you're trying to heal from issues revolving around men. And this is your significant other who knows that. And instead of being a catalyst for your healing, he's triggering you. He's pushing those buttons. Because if you heal, if you actually see, he doesn't want you to heal. He's not going to be able to stop it, because you've been doing what you need to do. You've been seeking guidance. And when you seek for guidance, it will come. Right? It will come. So he does this because he's not qualified. Fake spiritualist. He's not qualified as your divine masculine. He's not your divine masculine, and he's not qualified. He don't need you to know that, though. He, at all costs, he don't want you to realize that he cannot support. So he's trying to match your spirituality while at the same time trying to block you from growing. It's like he's trying to keep up with you, but he's not capable. First off, because he's a masculine. The feminine is always going to vibrate a little higher, because it's the order. You're not going to it don't work like that. If he's ever going to get out of this fake spiritual energy, then he needs instruction from you, which means he can't hinder your growth and then expect to be able to grow in accordance with you, because you have to then give him. Right? That's the order. That's the flow down. So it's counterproductive what he's doing. But he's doing it because he's not really spiritual. He's trying to use spirituality as a way to keep you from seeing that he's not where you are, and he never will be. Okay? And that to me feels like the foundation of the spell that he may be working. It's like a how do I say this, mother? It's like a veil. It's like keeping you under an illusion. Or, give me another example. It's a certain spell you can do where you become practically invisible. You could be standing right in front of a person, walk right past them, and they won't see you. Cloaking. It's like a cloak. He's like he's cloaking your eyes so you can't actually internally. You might see it, but you can't make you can't. He's blocking you from being able to make a decision according to what you see. So this is why the mother is saying you're going to have the courage to act accordingly, even though you feel that pressure to stay put. You have to just give it to her, give it and let her take it. In doing that, you need to have the courage to pursue freedom from this situation. That's why the independence card came out. Pursue the freedom. Don't worry about what they're gonna be doing and what they're gonna be saying and what they're gonna happen and how it's gonna be and da 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 da. Sometimes, and I was just telling a friend of mine this on the phone yesterday, and I told her, we was talking about relationships and we was talking about marriages and divorces, right? And we're getting ready to do a podcast because we're both, part of the divorcee club, and we have our independent stories, and we know a lot of women who also have that experience, and we want to do a podcast about how to navigate that, right? And I was talking to her and I was explaining to her, a lot of times women get held back in relationships that they know they should leave out of. They know they should leave out of it, but they don't want to pay the price of leaving out of it. They don't want to. It's going to cost you. It's going to cost you maybe some comfortability. It's going to cost you something. And this is why, as we evolve as divine feminines, we become so picky as to who we yoke up with. Because if I yoke up with the wrong person, it's going to feel good, but later on down the road, it's going to cost me. Just in me trying to get away, I'm going to have to be willing to lose something that I've been building on quicksand here, and we're sinking. So if I'm going to save myself, then I have to stop embracing the little bit that's not like up under the dirt yet. I got to go ahead and let it just go on and go on up under there and just pay that price in order to save myself. And sometimes women stay too long because you don't want to have to split the bank accounts. You didn't build businesses with him, and you don't want to have to go to mediation and him have nothing. You don't want him to get nothing. You don't want to have to give him nothing. You don't want to have him take the truck and you take the Camry and we split up. But listen, it's just stuff. Let me give me some lip gloss, child. On that note, it's just stuff. You're letting the stuff hold you to an energy that is operating like this. This is a lot. This is not even somebody you should even be thinking about trying to savage nothing when. You need to get away from them as fast as goddamn possible, because there's something you're passionate about that you being in allegiance with that energy that is working against you is keeping you from the thing that you want the most. So then you have to count up the cost. You have to put it in the balance. You have to weigh it out. And after you do that, if you still feel like that joker is worth it, then I mean, hey, that's your prerogative. Don't let me be the one, but I don't know what I hear the mother saying. Give, and you may be concerned that this fake spiritualist, this fake individual will try to do some sort of spell work against you if you was to leave. Spell work against the thing you want to pursue, whether it's a relationship or a career or a business idea, if you was to leave. And so you don't feel safe to leave. Tell me more about this protection. What do they need to know about being protected? What do they need to know about being protected, mother? And then speak to that part of you, because you know you might need some confirmation there. What do they need to know about being protected? Claiming credit over your success. They want to claim credit over your success, while at the same time pretending to be you. Well, if you're going to sit there and pretend to be me, you might want to be in support of my success so your ass can look successful. Because you impersonate me anyway. Now, why would you not want me to climb to the highest heights of who I am if you're going to sit there and impersonate me? Makes no sense. It's psychologically delulu. That's crazy to me. What do they need to know about being protected? Can you talk to me about that, please? They're saying with this first card, she brought my attention back to the first card. If you know how to do your rituals, your protection spells and stuff like that, you need to do them. You need to beef them up. If you don't, you need to seek someone who does. You need to seek someone who does, who knows how to break hexes, incantations, cloaks, veils, root work, spiritual jars in prisons, evil eyes. You need to either beef up your protection work or seek someone who knows how to do it. All right, let me pull something here, because they want to fall out. Take some time to like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell, please. I thank you all for staying to this point of this reading. I hope that this resonates with you, and at the same time I hope it doesn't. But if it does, I'm glad the mother is speaking. Move in silence. This is the card that I was seeing early. Moves in silence. Moves in silence. Yeah. Your silence is part of your protection that you've been doing. Your silence is partly protecting you. This creeping card came out when I was shuffling, and now it's on the bottom of the deck. I feel like this person just keeps an eye on you, though. Or you can feel that they're keeping an eye on you, though. They're lurking. Just lurking. Look at his ass. Just lurking. Lurking ass nigga. Excuse me. Y'all know I ain't got no sense, mate. Lurking. Lurking and jerking. What else, mother? What protection? What do they need to know about their protection? Running. Clarify. Is this them running? Too busy winning. I feel like that's what I heard. Yep, I'm gonna say it. I feel like she's saying literally run. Like, run. And here his ass is. She's bringing the Olympics to my mind, and I'm literally seeing Sha'Carri. Ooh, come through. I'm seeing when Sha'Carri Richardson, you know that viral clip that's going around. My nose is tingling now. That viral clip that's going around when she was doing the relay. I think it was the relay, and she got the baton, and she took off. And she looked back as she kicked it in gear. She looked back. But the fierceness, the focus to the finish line, the focus she had in her face is, every time I see this clip, it blesses my spirit. I'd be like, that girl was gonna get to that finish line. Y'all thought y'all been, because USA was actually behind when she got the baton. So when she passed them, she looked back like, y'all really thought y'all was finna beat me? Like, I'm seeing that moment. There's some new zeal to get away from this situation. There's a desire to get away from this situation that's going to hit you if it's not already hit you. And when it hits you, you're going to run in a way to where this person or this energy or these energies will not be able to keep up with you. They will not be able to, because it's going to happen suddenly. And that confirms what I saw in meditation the other night, yesterday. I saw 5, 5, 5, 3 5s. And I heard Spirit say divine feminine, which is why I'm bringing it up now, and which is why she's bringing it to my remembrance. And I heard her say suddenly. There's something that's about to change in that situation, in this situation with this individual or individuals. When it changes, when it presents itself, run. Take it. When the door opens for you to either leave or for them to leave, let them go. When they threaten you and start acting like they finna pack up their stuff so they can gaslight you with the fear of abandonment, don't be triggered. Let them see it all the way through. Because I feel like there's a lot of threats, like, I just leave this motherfucker right now, and then what you gonna do? And like, just let them go. But there's a moment where a door is going to open and you are to hit the ground running. When you hit the ground running, and whatever this passion is that you've been sitting with for a while, that you've been wanting answers to as to how to maneuver out of this position with this person and this individuals who's trying to hex you and throw cloaks over your eyes, they fake, they trying to impersonate you and then be an imposter, they get all that right there. I mean, who can create in that, right? Who can really bring forth in that kind of environment? But when the door opens, you need to have the courage to go after your freedom. When you do that, they won't be able to catch up with you. And you'll be looking back as you pass them by. Sha'Carri looked back at that girl like, oh, you thought you was a runner? No, nigga, I'm a runner. Let me show you. And she was gone. Okay? You thought you was a spiritualist? Let me show you what a spiritualist is. Let me alchemize this, and I'm out of here. Right? I'm gone. Because this person that is in your environment, these persons, whatever it is, whoever it is, has been rejected by Spirit. Spirit has rejected them. And they're going to be sad and hurt and all this and all in their feelings and shit. But I also saw the playing victim card out here. I didn't pull it out, but I saw the victim card. And here we have the Queen Rising and Clout Hungry. Okay? They're going to watch you from afar with that creepy looking owl. They're going to watch you. So they're going to watch you be creative. They're going to watch you create the life you want according to what you're passionate about. But this is somebody who steals your ideas, copies your work, ciphers off of you. They are vampiric. They are vampiric. And they really want you to run your mouth. I mean, they are karmic, and they want you to run your mouth about whatever, because they ain't got nothing going on spiritually. They don't have access. She's rejected them. So they trying to get you to talk and run your mouth about what's going on with you because they know you have access. But this impersonating you and this feeding off of you is going to stop. And there's going to be a door open where you will be able to make a way of escape. For some reason, she's telling me to reiterate to you, because see, you have this person over here, right? You have this person who plays on your childhood wounds. So first thing you need to do while you're sitting in harmony and looking for peace and looking for flexibility and move, you need to heal those childhood wounds. So they don't have that as a button to push. It's just removing the button altogether, which is probably what you've been doing as you've been sitting in solitude looking for guidance and peace and flexibility. You recognize that they're just trying to trigger you. But they want you to run your mouth so bad about what's going on between you and spirit, because they don't have nothing going on between them and spirit. Ignore them. Ignore them. And continue to move in silence. Journaling. And protect your journal. Protect your journal. Don't leave it around where everybody can read it and be all in your business, because this person is trying to cipher off your energy. There is a past relationship or a past idea. There is something you're passionate about. This could also be something that you have been purposed to do. So this past energy could be coming from a past life type of situation. Like this is something that you do every time you come here. So you're trying to get to it. But this dynamic you have with this individual has to go. Now, I'm going to tell you the straight up truth. I'm not finna sugarcoat shit for you, because I wish like the hell somebody had told me that I needed to go when I needed to go. I mean, I eventually got out of, several different times I needed to go and didn't go fast enough. But eventually I got out. And when the door opened, you best believe I hit the ground running, because you got to recognize when spirit is trying to give you your freedom. Take it. Take it. Don't worry about what it's going to cost you. Yes, you might land in a hard place for a minute, but it ain't going to be no more harder than where you at now. I'm telling you that. It ain't going to be no more harder. There's the impersonator. There's the divination abuser. So they're either getting readings on you or doing readings on you. You could be a reader. And so they're impersonating you. And they can't read a card from here to Timbuktu. They can't read nothing. They just making up shit. They're making up shit. Tell me more about what's going on in the heart and the mind of the divine feminine as she sits and seeks harmony and looks for flexibility and has been asking you for your guidance, mother. Tell me more about what she needs to know concerning herself. You have love on the brain, though. There's something you love, or someone you love, that is maybe a better fit for you. You think about this a lot. You dream about it and fantasize about it. You daydream about it, and you feel a lot of nostalgia. Something from the past you want to get back to. Someone from the past you want to get back to. Thought that was one of my children. Justice. All right, matters of the heart. This is a matter of the heart, and you want justice. You want justice, and you will get justice. You're gonna have to make peace. Blessed are those who make peace. Peace don't fall out the sky. We have to sometimes wage warfare to bring forth peace. To bring forth justice can sometimes be bloody. Okay? Tell me more. Accumulation. You will get justice for this, for these hexes, for this impersonating, this vampiric situation, these blockages, the playing off on your emotions, the trying to create low self-esteem in you. So be optimistic about it. You will get justice. Remain in optimism. Wisdom at the bottom of the deck. This is the card I visualized the other day when you told me that download. I remember that. Is that applicable here? The root of the tree. Yeah. No, it's not applicable here. Look. Confusion and mirror. Confusion and mirror. All right. Change with the death card. They're trying to confuse you. They're trying to keep you in confusion. This goes back to that cloaking that I said. The spell work that they have on you is to keep you in confusion, so you can't really see yourself as you are. Because if you was to actually see yourself as you are, in the truth of as you are, and not through the lens of all these childhood wounds and triggers and stuff that they're recreating and buttons they're pushing. But if you would see the truth, if you can't see the truth of who you are, you won't be able to see the truth of who they are. And so it's like a reversal spell. It's like but this is about to change. There's about to be some sort of a death, either to this situation or to the individual involved or individuals involved who has been doing this. But there's about to be some sort of change suddenly. Remember I said suddenly. So you have to be on your shit and be sharp. Okay? When the moment comes for you to either walk away or for them to leave, let them. Don't do that. No, stay. I'm sorry. I won't do it again. Let his ass go. If he threatens you with I'm gonna leave, you do. Say bye and see what he do, cause he probably gonna be shocked. Say deuces. Cause people, when they know your buttons, you would think that if they loved you, they would avoid them. And if they loved you, they would. And if they loved you, they would help you heal. They would be a part and a catalyst for you to heal. But when someone doesn't really love you and they know your buttons, they will push them over and over and over and over, unrelentingly. So it comes a point where you have to make the decision to remove that button. Right? You have to make the decision to be triggered but not react out of the triggering. To see what decision they'll make. I feel like this person's ego will blind them to what's really happening. If you was to switch up the dialogue and switch up the energy, this person's ego will, because matter of fact, wow, you really want me to tell my business like that? Okay, I've been through this. She just reminded me. People will try to call your bluff, especially men. If you have been in a relationship with a man and you have allowed him or given him the idea that your desire for him is greater than your desire for your healing and for your peace and for your independence and freedom as a woman, then he will become quite an asshole about it. And he will continue to play on that, because you have created an energy where he feels like you will always choose him over yourself. And so his ego will then try to push it to the farthest extent, and he'll actually pack his shit and he'll actually leave, just so he, in his mind, he gonna be gone 2 days and you gonna be begging him back. Probably because this has happened before, where he leave and you beg him back. He leave and it's toxic when he gone, and it's toxic when he there. It's something you should just let it go, right? So this is a situation where it may be a pattern where he will threaten, or he will leave, or he will be gone, and just be gone, and you don't know where he at, and then he come popping back up, and so on and so forth, right? Because he wants to call your bluff. He wants to put you back in that energy of needing him. So when you get biggity and start acting a certain way, then he'll do something to where, like, he finna leave you. He gonna leave you. He might actually physically leave the house, the environment, whatever it is that y'all share together, and he just wants to put you back in that energy of, come back, I'm sorry, I won't do it again, whatever the case may be. However it goes and plays out, you end up going back to him, and he ends up coming back to you, because he has broken you down to where you now want him to come back. And it's just a cycle, and it's a cycle, and it's a cycle. When this shit shows up again, and he does it again, and he threatens to leave, or he leaves again, let him stay gone. I let him stay gone, sis, because he's been rejected by spirit. And there is something you're sitting over here from your past, whether it be, like I said, an idea, a spiritual practice, a spiritual service, something that has to do with the soul of you, something that has to do, that is very important to you, that you're really wanting to get to. But when you're with him, he blocks that. He ciphers that energy. He cloaks you so you cannot see him correctly. He has been rejected by spirit. He is not it. You have to, when this door opens again, she's saying hit the ground running, meaning don't focus on his absence. Focus on this thing you're passionate about, this other individual you're passionate about, who actually is chosen by spirit to be your partner. Focus on this idea you have, this spiritual thing about you that you have. Focus on you. Don't succumb to the triggering of the childhood wounds, the fears of rejection and abandonment. Because with this one, you ain't losing nothing. For him to leave would be a gain. Okay? Let's get some affirmations out here and we'll wrap this up. The mother is saying she's got you. She got you. She has you. She has you. You have to trust that. There isn't a masculine who can outweigh the Most High. There's no spell work that a masculine or another feminine can do when you are in alignment with the Most High, with the Mother. It's like, if a fly was to land on my shirt right now, it's like, go and play. Find somewhere else to be, right? It's a light thing. You have to trust her ability to keep you and to guide you. And right now, she's telling me that the guidance is about to be presented to you. The way out, the door open, the answers, the key is let them go. If you get the opportunity to leave, take it. Because this is an absolute vampire you have here on your hands. Give us some affirmations today, Mother. Give us an affirmation, please. Should have got the goddesses out. Let me be obedient. I just, you got to go with what you see when you see it. I don't know why. I was very sure I was going to use that deck, and then I heard the goddesses, the queens. Let me get this out. And where's the book? Okay. Let's try this again. I might still pull one of those, but I'm going to do these first. Cosmic power. YaYa. Ooh. Joy. One more. Soul forgiveness. Let's read them. Soul forgiveness. Self-sabotage is at the bottom of the deck. This is something you're going to have to forgive yourself for getting yourself into. You're going to have to forgive yourself for letting this you're going to have to forgive yourself for letting this individual back into your life. You're going to have to forgive yourself for ever finding yourself in this position with these people or this person. You're going to have to forgive yourself for something that you gave up in the past that you was actually passionate about, that you now really want to get back to. You're going to have to forgive yourself and find your joy and your cosmic power. And your cosmic power. The balance between your divine masculine and your divine feminine. Your sun and your moon. You got to find that. All right? But there definitely is something that you are nurturing. There is something that you are nurturing that is on your mind often. But you do feel intimidated and bothered. You do feel threatened. You do feel somebody's really nosy around you. Somebody's really hella nosy, spiritually nosy. Don't let my Virgo come out. So don't let my Virgo come out, because I'll be like, YaYa. Temple, threshold, guardians. So the guardians of the temple, the guardians of your temple, right? YaYa is the force of mother, father, God, goddess. Mawu is the moon, the divine feminine. Lisa is the sun, the divine masculine. They came together during a fawn eclipse to create cosmic power. You are in the right place. Release the fear of your power. You are sacred. You are magic. See, you are what they aren't. So these little spells and stuff, they only work because, like, if they're working at all, they're only working because you're not quite activating your power over them. This is from a fake spiritualist. It's fake. They're not real. Right? You have a certain magic that they want, that they don't have, except you continue to relinquish it to them through running your mouth, through oversharing, through staying and letting them stay around in your environment and in your space and in your presence. Right? You are magic. Now that you know this, you can no longer pretend not to. You cannot pretend that you don't know that you are everything that you are. And because you can no longer pretend, you got to remove anyone around you who you cannot be yourself. If they are a hindrance to you being and flourishing in that sacredness of yourself, then they can't be there, sis. They got to go. They got to go. Ain't no maybe we can, maybe if he just got to go. Because he's hindering you being able to flourish. They are hindering you. This could be family. Because you're reaching that space where you can't continue. You're passionate about your spirituality. You're passionate about what you're called to do. You're passionate possibly about another relationship that is more balanced for you. You can't continue to pretend like you're not. So it's time to kick some shit out. Like it's time to like you know what I'm not you know. You really you're getting on my nerves. You got to go, cause at the end of the day, take the car. Yep, we can split the bank account. All right, call me when the mediation at the courthouse is ready. I'll be there. Just going on. I'll be there. We can just split it however you want to. I don't even care. I don't even care, cause there's greater ahead of me, and to stay with you is keeping me from that greater. Rise up into your magnificence. Love and accept yourself fully to unlock everything you seek. Stop pretending to be less than you are. And you're in a dynamic where you've been having to do that. You've been having to kind of temper it down. You've been having kind of like act like you ain't, time traveling and, astral projecting, and you don't want to talk about that the mother spoke to you and you had a visit from the ancestors. You can't share with nothing with nobody because everybody around you is just trying to cipher off of you. Someone around you is just going to use that against you. Like so at some point you just got to cut your losses. Because who can live like that when you a whole spiritual, powerful being like that? Ain't nobody finna be like that. All right, let's look at joy. 16. Temple warriors. Here we go. First we're dealing with the guardians. Now we're dealing with the warriors. Goddess Aseinstituteorg rules life and death. Change. As the joyful crone celebrated as Mother Earth. You could be an earth energy. Zodiac wise, astrologically, you could be earth energy. All right. Her energy is loving, fertile, and nurturing. And her name is invoked at major life transitions. Okay? Your happiness matters. The mother is concerned about you. The mother is concerned about you. She's concerned about your emotional state. She don't want us as her daughters down here dealing with, how do I filter this? Forget, Yolanda, you on the internet, you can't. She don't want us down here dealing with bottom feeders. And now that's the cutest way I could say it. You're the daughter of the Most High. You are her expressed emanation in this dimension. Ain't no way we down here dealing with bottom feeders. And you settling for a bottom feeder because y'all done accumulated some stuff together and you don't want to have to split it and you don't know what's going to happen and you don't know. Pay the cost. Pay the cost. for freedom. As a person who has been through it, I promise you, you're going to like it on the other side. You're gonna love it over there. It ain't gonna feel good journeying through. It's gonna be a whole lot. It's gonna be a process, but it's over here. You can fully be yourself without having somebody sucking on your titty, sucking the life out of you, and don't want to replenish you. Gotta be out your mind. You deserve to be happy. It is safe for you to feel good. Allow yourself to feel joy with no limits. This is self-love. Your happiness doesn't need to look like anyone else's. If you can't imagine it, you won't be able to live it. If you can't imagine it, you won't be able to live it. All right? Let's look at the soul forgiveness, 28. Temple, lovers. Goddess of soul forgiveness, Bantu. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that because I know I'm going to mess that up. For the Ngobe Bantu, goddess Mbukumu, I might have said it right, y'all, I don't know, was the first woman. Her father, Akongo, the cranky supreme god, put Mbukumu and her loud children in a basket and dismissed them to earth. Who do you need to forgive? Let it go and reclaim yourself. Forgiveness is a gift of freedom. Look, we had it out here. Take courage to give yourself the freedom of forgiveness. Forgiveness is a gift of freedom for you, from you. Okay? You can't rush forgiveness. You have to feel it to heal it. Feel the pain, hurt, grief, rage, and despair. Take time with your heart. Forgiveness is a higher vibration frequency than the pain you must allow yourself to feel. Read that again. Forgiveness is a higher vibration frequency than the pain you must allow yourself to feel. Unforgiveness colors your world with lack, mistrust, and resentment. You start to see everything through victim-colored glasses. But forgiveness does not have to include reconciliation. I was just saying, let it go. And don't let him come back. Not this time. Let her go. Let her go. And don't let her come back. Not this time. Okay? Because it's a cycle. It sounds like it may be even trauma bonding here involved. But this person is being intentional with pushing your buttons. Because they know the bond you share with them is a trauma bond. So they got to keep the trauma alive. It's that simple. There's no bond if there's no trauma. So they traumatize you over and over and over and over again. There's no bond without the trauma. Okay? Slow vibrational. Your forgiveness of yourself, forgiveness for yourself, from yourself, is how you shift that energy. But you will get justice in this, because you're going to rise up out of this situation. You're going to run and be too busy at winning in just a minute. You're going to be like Shakari. Child. She looked back. She looked back like, oh, you thought, did you really think? Let me smoke you real quick. Baby, that thing was everything. You feel me? So, give us an affirmation, please. Gratitude. Step into your queendom. I know, I just look like this. Rest and relax. Okay? Rest and relax. Your body is speaking to you. Can you hear it? Is your body telling you that you need rest, food, water, meditation, breath work, or massage? Listen to your body. What message is it sending you? Drink water. Yes, a whole glass. Feel your whole body refreshing and rise. Listen to your body. Your body is telling you not to receive this energy. Do your spiritual baths, I'm hearing her say. If you've been doing them, do them more frequently. While you're processing through this, and this individual is being processed out of your environment, or you out of their environment. Continue to protect yourself. Water cleansing. So drink water. Turn your showers into spiritual baths. You don't have to always be elaborate with a spiritual bath. You could take a good box of baking soda and some apple cider vinegar, honey, and it works wonders. Okay? You can use that as a basic spiritual bath that you do on a routinely during your shower time. And then maybe once every 2 weeks you do an elaborate one where you got your rose petals and you got your, your whole situation. Step into your queendom. Just want you to see it. You think I'm lying? Step into your queendom. You were born for greatness. Quit apologizing for your light. Now is your time to fully express and shine your light. Meditate on your crown chakra, which you need to do because that's where they playing the games at. It's what the hexes and shit is for. It's for your. It's so you can't think clearly. It's confusion. You have the confusion card out here. They're mirroring confusion to you to keep you in confusion. So meditate, do the crown chakra, clear that a lot. Okay, stay on top of that. Keep your head covered. If you're around this person, cover your head. You walk around, even if you're in the house. You live with somebody who ain't got your best interest at heart. You gotta stay on top of your stuff until the situation rectifies itself. But don't leave yourself open. You see? Feel the energy come into your body and activate your soul. Know that you are a goddess. You are a cosmic power. Cosmic. Divine. Okay? Well, that was our reading for today. Divine Feminines, my sisters, I thank you for tapping in with me. I hope something was said that could confirm something for you. Something resonates with you that was said today. I'm not really wanting for any of you to be going through this situation, but this is the stuff we deal with because we're evolving and we're growing and we're healing. And so we sometimes get involved in situations out of pain and trauma and out of our darkness that doesn't benefit us when we're trying to move to our light. It was cool while I was just in the darkness, wilding around in the dark, but I'm actually trying to turn the light on now, and so the darkness no longer serves me. Not right now, right? So we have to shed. And so please take the time to like the video, please exchange energies with me that way. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to the channel. All right. Like, subscribe, share. Tell someone else around you in your everyday life about the channel. For Divine Feminines, the Mother's Daughters ITV. Please tap into the other playlists as well. We got some really good stuff. If you are self-initiating, the mother has given me another task. And so I'm doing, every morning I get up and do a little powwow talks, if you want to call them, for those who are self-initiating, okay? Because a lot of times we're not allowed as self-initiators. We're not really allowed to have too many other people having say-sos and whatnot like that. But we are allowed to share with each other and keep each other lifted up, because self-initiating into spirituality is a whole horse of another color, okay? And so I've created a space for those of us who are self-initiating to be able to come and chop it up about some stuff, and talk about some stuff. It's not too elaborate. I mean, I just get up in the morning, turn the microphone on, and tell you, the experiences, and share with you the experiences that I've had as a self-initiator. And hopefully that will also encourage and keep us sharpened, So, gratitude. Thank you for tapping in. I will see you next time. Hit that notification bell so you'll know when I'm back, all right? Peace.